Is something happening?
We're live.
We did it.
We
All
did
right,
it.
we're back on the road.
Okay, so it bugged out, audience, but
Yes.
episode 1's public.
As you could probably tell already,
As
because
of-
this is episode 2.
Yes, as of the recording of this episode, our first episode is public. This is the dumbest bit, but we did it.
It's quality.
It's quality. But yes, we've got a fun time for you today. For us, for everybody.
Oh yeah.
So let's see. We're doing another sketch. We're gonna write a sketch.
Of course we are. Writing never stops.
Writing never
We
stops.
just go to the next thing.
Exactly. So, I've got Final Draft already open here.
Oh yeah.
So, initiating collaboration. I'm gonna try hosting.
Yes.
I'm gonna try because you hosted last time, so it's only fair.
Let's see if I can.
Wait, what? I did. What?
Uh-huh.
What do you want from me?
This is already great. Great start.
Brayden, what do I do? I did the top right.
Yeah, well, you gotta open a script. And then
I did a new script.
go to then it's tools, collaboration, and then you should be able, there'd be a pop-up that's like host or join, and then you should be able to
I did the
host.
host thing.
Yeah, then you should get a ID code that you could send to me so that I can join. But that's not happening, is it?
No, it's not.
It doesn't look like it is. Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna restart. File, new
Yes.
screenplay.
Awesome.
Tools. Collaborate.
Yeah. Collaboration.
Wait, is it because it's untitled? Initiating collaboration.
It shouldn't be.
The window's vanishing. You might have to do it because it doesn't like me. This is so stupid. Wait, options. Options. Whoa. No, that's scary.
Scary looking.
Mm-hmm. This is dumb. I don't know why this isn't working. Okay. Do you mind hosting?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Let's see here.
I don't know why it's being difficult. That's really dumb. It is saying that there's another window, but it's not popping up anywhere. So... Oh?
I've received your ID code.
Yes.
Chat.
Yes, I see. Yeah, go ahead and end the session, and then join. It's really frustrating. I'll have to look into that, because I'd like to be able to... Whoa.
Would be nice.
Yeah, do stuff. Alright, fine. Make another new screenplay so that I can join Braydan's screenplay.
Allow. All right.
Yes. All right. Just make that go away, and then full screen that, because that. Okay, cool. All right. I should pull up. Hold on. Okay. I wanted to pull because I had two ideas initially. Let me just get this off the screen. I had two ideas initially for for context, we are writing the Shark Tank parody. We decided to...
From the first episode.
From the first episode, we decided to just pick an idea this time. So, from that episode, I pitched half an idea and then a full idea. So, I think, and feel free to, disagree, but each beat should be an idea.
Yes, probably.
Okay. Do you think? Oh. So my final draft just crashed. It's fine. Everything's fine. Join. Okay, I should be coming back. So I had two ideas. One was a bit more complicated.
Oh wow.
So I don't know if we should go by complexity or not, but
I think there needs to be a sense of escalation, whether it's each subsequent idea gets more complex or elaborate, or they just get dumber or more silly. There needs to be some sort of sense of, like, with each person that comes in pitching their business idea, something bigger needs to happen, whether it's dumber or more complex or something like that.
Right. So it kicked me out again.
Third time's the charm, huh?
Third time's the charm. I might have to restart my Wi-Fi. Because you're looking grainy on my end.
That's just how I look.
Yeah.
That's just what I look like at this time of day.
Okay. So.
Yeah, try typing something.
Yeah.
See if that.
Bowl of water for pants. I feel like that's the simplest idea.
Oh yeah. Okay. Cool. It's working.
Okay. Cool. And then I feel like boyfriend's credit card is either 4 or 5.
I could see that.
And that's just because there's a lot to it.
Right. Yeah. There's layers to that.
They're all stupid, but I feel like it's So we just need to come up with. I don't know. If we top it, then we'll move it. But as of now, it crashed again. Can you just put boyfriend's credit card in beat 5?
Oh, it won't let me because you are still editing it.
Oh yeah, sure.
As you've left.
For sure, yeah. No.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Boyfriends.
This might be a thing where you have to kind of take the lead on doing writing.
We're just gonna have to do it dumb this way.
Maybe. I am trying to connect again. But yeah, just leave that stream up, because that might be helpful.
Just in case.
And if I have to zoom in the edit, then I'll do that.
All right.
Okay. So we need 3 more ideas. What's something? Let's see. So. Okay. Hear me out.
Alright.
You take. Okay. Do you ever see any rendition of the Lorax, or there was the book or the that movie?
No. I don't know what the Lorax is.
Oh, it's a Dr. Seuss thing. So essentially.
Really? No, I'm kidding.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I've read the Lorax. I've seen the Lorax.
Dude, I was like, you didn't have a childhood, bro? Okay.
Okay.
So in the beginning of the most recent movie, that 3D animation movie,
The Danny DeVito.
Yes, that dude was selling air, like bottled air. So
Right, yeah. O'Hare Air.
what if we do like bagged car exhaust fumes?
Yeah. I mean, that's quite ridiculous.
But we sell it as like an anti-anxiety drug. I don't know what beat that would be. That's probably 3, because that's not 3 or 4. I don't know. That's tough.
Yeah,
Antidepressant is crazy.
We'll put it at 3 for now.
Okay. And I just imagine the dude walks in and he is just like out of his mind.
He is already on the car exhaust fumes.
Like his face is like,
it works, guys.
It's covered in like black dust. It's his hair's like sticking up too.
Has the bag in his mouth, like, guys, it's working. I swear. Genius.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So we need a simpler one and a more complex one.
I don't know. I mean, how many pages are you thinking this goes for? Because honestly, we could just have the 3.
Well, here's kind of the problem is I imagine a lot of this being improvised. Like the way that
So you kind of want it to run really long, but the script be kind of short.
Yeah, so because in my mind, like if we were to film this, you and I would just get a few friends together as investors, and then we would hire some actors, hire or get SCAD students to act or something along those lines, and they would read these pitches, they would memorize the lines loosely to get like the full picture. But they have to pitch it as the greatest idea on planet Earth, and they gotta like riff off of their own idea. And we get like 2 or 3 cameras, and we just film it like that.
That's pretty cool. I think that's funny. That could lead to a lot of off the cuff humor. And we can be investors. We can have we can swap investors out and just have a bunch of different stuff. That's just kind of how I envisioned it. No, okay, I get it. So you want to have multiple investors. Yeah. Okay. Because Shark Tank, what do they have, like 5, maybe 6 people at a time on there? Yeah, but those episodes run for like an hour. That's true. Which is kind of why we cap it. I think we cap it at 5 ideas. We're getting the idea off in like no more than 10 minutes. Okay, that's fair. For a sketch. We don't want a sketch to run on for too long. All right, let's do one more, because to go from bowl of water to car exhaust fumes is kind of crazy. We need to bridge that gap, I feel like. All right, let's see. I saw a video the other day of a dude who had a bowl of cereal and he unmade the cereal. So it was like cornflakes. So he grabbed like a strainer and he dumped the bowl, and the milk went into through the strainer into a bowl, and then he took the cornflakes, he put them on like a baking tray, and he separated them out to be individual, and he baked it. So he unmade a whole bowl of cereal and like repackaged it up and like boiled the milk and like got it all like separated and everything. So where are you going with that? So what if somebody walks out and was just with a box of cereal and was just like, this is a box of unmade cereal, and they explain make your own cereal. So like how you do like the make your own pizza. No, they're reselling a store-bought cereal, but the catch is they poured it into the bowl and they unmade it and repackaged it, and that's like what they're selling. Or maybe it's like an online store, like an eBay, that specifically focuses on reselling food. It's like, are you ever at a restaurant and you tried something that you didn't like? Put it on our website and resell it to someone else. Get your money back. It's like lightly bitten.
Okay. 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 I like it. Meal reseller.
You could like resell your soggy bowl of cereal that you forgot about that you made this morning.
Your
But you don't wanna waste
scrambled
that
eggs
food.
are sold online and shipped over a week. That's got to be one of the examples. Something,
Yeah,
or something
definitely.
that's like really really bad when it's rotten.
Like fish.
Oh
or
my
something.
god, yes. Okay.
That salmon you had last night that you forgot to put in the fridge, ship that overnight, express.
We get that as like the actor has that as an example.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
had
Okay,
this
cool.
salmon shipped, and they bring it out, and the investors are like, "Oh my god,
It's like rancid.
it's right."
Okay. All right, this is cool. Bowl of water for pants. That's funny. I get it. You have an accident or something, and in order to cover it up, you have the bowl of water that you dump all over your pants, so it doesn't look like you peed yourself. Meal reseller, we just explained that. Car exhaust fumes.
Yep.
It's just a bag of car exhaust that you can breathe in, and it's sold as an antidepressant.
Yeah.
Explain to me one more time how Boyfriend's credit card works.
We'll have to develop
'Cause
this.
I know
one a
we
little
mentioned it. We mentioned it, and I want to get the whole mechanics of
Okay.
the business idea.
bit. So for a low subscription cost, a woman
Low subscription.
she pays per month. I'm thinking like $2-3 a month. To use some random dude's credit card as much as they want, and they don't have to pay it off.
Okay. So it's almost like a black market Ponzi scheme. or
Yeah,
something.
yeah. But of course we don't have to go much any further than that if we don't want to. But I was kind of just like thinking of the logistics and just being like, well, what's the guy gonna get out of it? So
Yeah. What does the guy get?
yeah, so my first thought was something sexual, which at that point the investors would just be like, what is wrong
Isn't that
with
just
you?
prostitution?
Yeah, isn't that just prostitution? Yeah. So, but that's kind of as far as I got with it.
Right.
But
So that's something that we can workshop as
Yes.
we're writing. I think in order for this, I think just as a side to have a consistent narrative throughout, we need, it could be a funny idea to focus on one of the investors who, after they hear each idea, this one investor gets more and more fed up and by hearing these pitches, the investor has some sort of I don't want to say character dynamic because
Okay.
or character arc because it's a sketch, but some kind of like through line
He's like the sane one.
so we can kind of have like a sense of progression or a linking device
Yeah.
to connect each just like silly idea. So it's not just like, here's a lot of funny ideas we thought of for this premise. Now there's like a semblance of a story of this one investor
So maybe
who's like the straight man in a sense.
we kind of create investor characters, like a couple of them that sit among, I guess, like what would that be? Like the experiment, because I think it would be really funny if we just had people without scripts and they just had to react.
Yeah.
So, okay, so then we would.
I feel like there's like one investor I think that has scripted remarks and reactions.
I think one, like you said, and then another one that loves all the ideas.
Yeah, just like, yes, I'll
And-
give you as much money for you want for 1%
Yeah, and
of
then
your company.
like maybe in like beat 3, the one who likes all the ideas like does the entire bag of car exhaust fumes and just passes out. So for beat 4,
and then
he's
it's
just like,
gone for the rest of the
Yeah.
sketch. Yeah.
okay, all right, let's get started then. Let's go over
All right.
to.
Cool.
If you
There we go. All right, cool.
All right, sick. I'm still attached at the moment, so this is going
cool.
okay.
This is
Okay.
swimming. I was thinking we probably can't say Shark Tank.
No.
That's probably against copy. I did have an idea for what the parody name could be. I was thinking, like Shark Tanks. That's a cool name. It would be funny if almost like the name of the show was something the investors wouldn't like to be called. So I thought Rat Trap. And so whenever the investors come up, they're like, "Hey, rats!" And there's one just like, "Why would you call me that?" Oh wait, it's the name of the show.
Okay,
but
yeah.
Why would you say that to me?
I imagine too it would be like, well, you know, like Studio C. I should give context to that. And so at the college that we go to, Studio
College we attend.
At Savannah Film Studios, Studio C is a room where it's like half like warehouse, but then there's a section of it that is entirely
like the white
wall, and it's kind of like a skateboard ramp, so it kind of morphs into it's white on the floor, ramps into the wall.
And they have like studio lights overhead over that white part.
Yeah. So I think if we get, it's like a couch, and then it's just like that white space, and maybe there's a table for the pitches, like a tape, maybe a TV screen. I guess it would depend on how we write these, but that's the space I was envisioning. But I love the title you gave it too.
Yeah, then it almost kind of looks like a cage. Like the room looks like a cage.
Yeah.
You would keep a rat in or something. So maybe instead of rat trap, it's like rat cage. And like you know how like in Shark Tank, they have the shot of the investors like walking down that ridiculously long hall into the room.
Yeah.
I mean, we have the rolling door. So they're just like walking outside up to the rolling door and inside. Like that's how they get in.
There's a cage area in that room too. They walk out of that cage area.
Like if their idea gets denied, it's like go in the cage.
Yeah, go in the cage.
Get in the cage. Get out of here.
Funny.
And they just like they spend the rest of the episode like hung to the cage. Like, hey, what are y'all doing? Can I go home, please?
Okay. You know what would be funny too is Studio B, which has the green screen space, same kind of setup as the white, but so it would be like a green screen of a sewer.
You could probably chroma key the white wall too, honestly.
You're probably right.
That might be a bit more difficult than the green, though.
It might be. I feel like going simpler would be best. And I think it's kind of funny. It's almost funny to like show like the warehouse side of the room and then go into the white.
Yeah.
So okay, all right. So,
right, how do we start it off? We got first idea is bowl of water for pants.
Yeah.
Do we have?
Well, let's describe our space first.
Okay.
I'll
let you go for it.
Okay.
What you think?
It doesn't even have to be Studio C, but a room. Or actually, I'm gonna say a studio space with a white wall that goes into. I almost like the idea, like of the investors looking like white screams like clean to me, like pristine, you know. So I like that. Into the floor. It is. I don't know how to word this. Separated by a half of the room that is more warehouse looking. I can't spell. And I mean that's kind of a start.
Yes.
I do like the cage. I like your cage idea. There is also a fenced,
small cage,
like a fenced off space resembling a cage.
Cool.
And it's like you either go out through the rolling door, like the garage bay door, or you go into the cage.
Right. I think this is the soundtrack of the show.
Yeah. There's like a sick drum beat in there. But there's like tension.
Someone excessively scatting over the beat, like skibidi-bop, doobidi-bop, doobidi-bop.
Okay. All right, cool. I think that's a good start for now on kind of setting the scene. We got the world.
Let's introduce our first investor or our first business person, or should we see the investors first?
How many investors do you think? 5.
That might be a lot.
You think?
3.
Well, if two of them are actors, though.
You want to just have 4?
All right.
Yeah, and then 2 of them have scripted responses.
Yeah. Because I feel like that would add to it. But yeah, okay. So yeah, 4. Yeah, meeting in the middle here. So,
what are they wearing? What kind of clothes? Is it like clean business?
Formal. It's formal for sure. It would be formal or like casual formal. Like a golf attire would be cool, or a suit would be cool, or just like button down and khaki. Like it's somewhat, yeah. Because they're supposed to look businessy, but like being casual in business is also kind of formal. Okay.
Now we can meet our first investor. They walk up.
Like our first pitch kind of thing?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is bowl of water. So what is this guy?
Bowl of water, pants.
Hang on, it's getting dark. Hold for light.
We got to do this again.
Striking. That's a film term.
Film terms.
That's crazy. So honestly, like a t-shirt and like basketball shorts sounds funny to me.
Oh, he's like wearing athleisure.
Yeah, he's like
he just rolled out of bed.
Yeah, like his. Well, yeah, but
I
he's
forgot
like,
it was today.
He's like trying to be put together though. Like his hair does look nice.
Okay.
Because he can't be too crazy, but he's just like
right.
So, okay, here, let me probably a new role. Wait, where am I at? No, that's not where I wanted to be. Okay, the first entrepreneur?
Yeah. You don't know how to spell that, do you?
No, I don't.
Oh.
So I'm gonna hang on.
Close.
The under. Come on, underline red.
They're just like, no, you're gonna sit in that one. Let's
underline. See. Oh nope, got it.
Nice.
Walks into the building from a door. I'm gonna just say from a door that leads to the outside. I'm gonna say this person because really gender, rate, none of it really matters.
Yeah, none of that matters.
Yeah, story-wise. So this person is wearing very, I'm going to say casual attire. And then in parentheses, sweat shorts, I think, and a t-shirt. I don't have that right. I'm gonna switch it to basketball shorts. Basketball shorts, because I think that is the official thing. So they walk in empty-handed.
Yeah, because they're usually in like Shark Tank. The thing is already set up.
It's already set up, right? So, they stop next to a table. Thank you. I guess it would just be like with a bowl of water and a pair of jeans on it. Like light, I'm gonna say light blue jeans.
Got it.
No way. Bowl of water CEO is crazy.
I initially had their name as basketball shorts, but we'll do bowl of water
pretty funny
CEO.
too. Yeah. Okay, so. Well, obviously, hello rats.
I think there needs to be. I'm just adding up here. It's like an intro animation for the rat trap plays. So we have like a context.
Oh yeah, because Shark Tank has
That is a show.
A similar kind of.
They have like the
the
Shark
the
Tank
aquarium thing. Yeah.
Yeah. So just like to parody that and also introduce the concept of the show. So it's not just him just saying hello rats with no context. Or then there's like, why am I?
Oh, I was hitting delete by accident.
Rat. Well, how should I differentiate the rats from each other?
What's tough about this too is there's 2 wild card rats. Okay, well, so one of them, I would say like Serious Rat versus, or Voice of Reason Rat's pretty good. Voice of Reason Rat. Yeah, I like that one a lot.
I was just gonna say like Yes Rat for the one that says yes to everything.
Okay. Oh, we've been approved to use advanced YouTube features. I'm gonna put that link in there before we get in trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. But yeah, Voice of Reason Rat is great.
Or this one should be like one of the wild card rats. So maybe this is like loose cannon rat. Just gonna say there's a loose cannon on the on the squad that crashes out for no reason. He's like, "What did you just call me?"
Yeah, I agree. Okay, so. Okay, I'm gonna say. Hang on. Why? I'm gonna just call them wild card rats. Get a chance to respond. So then, well, now we go back to bowl. Whoops. Bowl of. Oh my gosh. I'm having a weird lag thing going on. Bowl of water CEO. Walks closer to the table as they begin their pitch. Can it just auto do it for me? Is it really going to make me type out bowl of water CEO? Okay.
Seriously? Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm. I think, well, it's something like, something really like corny. Has this ever happened to you? They hold up a pair, or no, they hold up, oh my gosh, they hold up the pair of, what just happened? Okay.
I was trying to clean this up.
Oh, I see. A pair, or the pair of pants from the table. There is a big old wet spot.
Big old wet
on the crotch. Oh, whoops.
He points right to it. It's just wait, hold on. Okay, I'm just now realizing, for viewers at home, this is the second episode. They've watched us write a sketch about a monster who wants to drink pee, and B, write a sketch where someone pitches a solution to peeing your pants.
We're into that.
No. I want to set the record straight. No. This is an odd coincidence. I've never written anything about pee before, and I never will again.
Have I? No, I haven't.
Gotta think about it.
No, I don't think I have.
Well, there was that one time last year.
I've written sketches in a restroom before, but not. Yeah. And
I did write a scene in my feature script about someone catheterizing someone else, so I guess that's kind of pee related. This is a very odd train for me to go on. Yeah. Okay, anyways, just setting the record straight.
I would like to apologize to the community. There will not be any more pee content. I can't promise
no more
that.
Pee content.
I can't promise that at all. Okay.
Anyways.
Yes.
Big ol' wet spot.
Big ol' wet spot. Oh yeah, I misspelled big ol' or ol'.
I think that's how you spell it.
I think you're right. Something like that.
Oh, we'll go with that. We'll go with that.
It's
What does he
transformed.
say?
What does he say?
What's this guy like? Or what is this Bowl of Water CEO? Like, are they like an awkward type, or how convinced are they that this idea is going to go really, really well?
Oh, they're not. The investors aren't convinced at all, except for.
I mean the Bowl of Water CEO. How unconvinced are they
that
their idea is going to land really well?
Oh, they think it's the best idea ever.
They're confident. Okay.
Oh yeah, they're. I imagine all of them are confident.
Oh, then I think it's almost like.
But they all dress differently. They're all confident. Well, that's the thing is, the actor's job here is to sell this the best they can. So.
Right.
That's kind of the thing, is they kind of have to be confident. I imagine this kind of being like SNL skit where like sometimes they can't keep it together and they break.
Yeah. Well, we got to give them something that'll make them break in that instance.
So
I think he's got to. I kind of want them to each have their own little personality.
Okay. Well, maybe he's from the streets. Maybe he's a super big. He's from the streets. Yeah. Yeah. Bro is. Sup, rats? Check it. Okay. Okay, yeah, this is great. We'll have the next one be a little more like professional.
Yeah.
The last one has to be dead serious businessman though. He's confident and he's like, yeah, so here's
so serious
the
about
projected
their idea.
income, but he sounds crazy. Okay. So I think a beat for wild cards to react. But then we need voice of reason to react and loose cannon to react.
I don't think they all need to react to everything.
Not to everything. I could even see, actually, voice of reason. Rat looks puzzled.
Right.
Yeah. But to me, loose cannon rat's just like, yeah. Yeah, like 3 days ago.
Yeah.
How did you know? So then we go to
Oh no. Okay,
no.
cool.
Okay. Well, yeah, I hit the wrong key. Bowl of Water CEO. Let's see. How would he say this? This be the latest, greatest piece. Bowl of water. Actually, no. I think I'm gonna have him talk more. Oh, shoot, I'm blanking. Did we establish the cover? I'll go back.
I'm just saying, I will put it now.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I could do that if you want me to.
I think there needs to be like a reveal of just a bowl of water.
Yeah, I agree. Glass bowl of water. That's so funny. Okay, hang on. I've just discovered how to make this the dumbest thing possible. Yes.
Hold on.
Yeah, you go ahead.
Guess trying to make it gender neutral so that everyone can
Yeah.
be
So that,
any character.
yeah, exactly. With our new patented water.
Patented. Anyways.
Water. Oh, okay. The T is there's a okay.
There we go.
I have an invisible T.
Oh.
Water. What would he say? He or she. I'm gonna say gadgetry.
Oh, yeah.
That's completely not correct, but no, it's not letting.
Hold on. Dad.
Yeah, you do it.
And tree.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
We're gonna need probably what parentheticals in this dialogue, but actually that's probably a sentence right there. So all.
This is almost. I'm just now realizing this is almost sort of like those that online trend where it was like PowerPoint nights or something.
Yeah.
Or like where each person comes with a PowerPoint and they pretend like they're an expert on whatever given topic and they have to play this part to everybody else. It's almost like just filming that with a different set of rules.
Yeah.
Where we just get each actor to kind of like come in. Here, you're selling us a bowl of water for peed pants.
Yeah.
Go. And just turning the cameras on.
Well, right. That's kind
honestly
of
what this is like.
That's kind of what the goal, but I'm giving it. We're giving it loose,
a bit of a structure.
Loose structure. And I've actually seen like Shark Tank parody sketches before, but I wanted to come up with my own ideas with it because I thought that it was just amazing.
I think we keep going with it, but I think definitely this one we'll probably need to clean up to make it look a bit easier on the eyes, or especially with all of these like blank spots for improvisation. I think, but we push forward for now as we film.
Okay.
But I think that's something to keep in mind, how it looks on the paper.
Yeah, well, the script itself is a wild card because it's not your typical sketch.
It's ridiculous. It's funny though.
Yeah.
All right, all you gotta do. And then I think he doesn't even say. I think he just dumps the water.
Yeah. So. Yeah. Dot. That's yeah. What's the word? Ellipses.
Ellipses. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So he's holding up the pants. So I imagine he just. No, I think he leaves the bowl on the table. I think he takes the pants and he just crams them in there. Yeah. Because he's already holding the pants up. So he just crams.
Like dunking Oreos into milk. Think like a little splash.
Yeah.
For some. Like water's just flying all over the place. The rats look on. Confusion, fascination, abject horror. Whatever you're feeling. Like,
then I guess at that point, he probably just pulls him out, and it's like, bam, it's hidden. It's like it's something like that. But then we need, let's see, they raise the pants up.
It's dripping down.
Oh yeah, dripping water everywhere.
Just stop.
Yeah.
And I said, bam! You can't see the piss, can you?
You're
welcome,
welcome.
America.
Drops the pants like a microphone. It's just a
boom.
It's like, you can hear like the noise.
What's the noise?
I don't know what that would be, but it's like
Or splat.
yeah, good enough. That's hilarious. Okay, let's see. I don't think he would know better, like, he's not gonna, without the rats, excuse me.
Rat, yeah.
He's not gonna be like, this percentage for this amount of money. Like, he's not gonna know that. The rats have to ask him for that.
I think the, I feel like in these early ones, we're almost just like a yes or no, but then as the entrepreneurs get more progressively professional and into their idea, they come in like the actual people on Shark Tank, like, hi, I'm looking for $300,000 for 25% equity in my company or something like that. I don't think Bowl of Water CEO was thinking about that.
So
I think it's almost just like an I'm out.
So voice of reason, rat, all automatic no, immediately. And then, yeah, perfect. And then, I don't know. So we either let Loose Cannon Rat go at it, or we give the wild cards a chance to speak. That's pretty funny.
Now I'm just thinking like, holds up his hand for a high five.
His hands are wet too.
Oh, sopping, wet hand, looking for a high five. This script is gonna be a bit longer, but I don't really care. I think it's fine.
I agree. So
did you see the slogan I wrote up here? Bowl of water. Check yourself before you wet yourself.
Oh yeah, yeah, I did see that there. Oh my gosh.
Alright, so you could come up with something for Loose Cannon Rat or one of the wild card rats to say. Or do you just want to say like other rats react and say no or something?
Well, I think wild card rat throws out an offer, but Bowl of Water CEO doesn't take it.
Okay.
But I don't know if we.
So like Loose Cannon Rat, because they were like, "How did you know that I peed my pants?"
Yeah.
So maybe like.
Well, but here's the thing though. I think we let the wild cards go first. So I think we
I don't think every rat can respond to everything though. I think maybe like in the next one, the wild card rats respond instead of the other two. So we kind of like.
Well, that's true, but they do have to say that they're out or in, and because
so I'll just say maybe like
so they react however they want to react, but it's also good to add a pause for dramatic effect for loose cannon rat to say yes, because it's just like, wait, what? I feel like it like plays to our favor. And you can disagree with me on any of this. I'm just trying to. It's hard to think of all of the things here when it's improv-y.
Right.
Yeah.
How could how does loose cannon rat say like I'm in?
Thinking he could just be like I don't want to be too slapstick because I was about to say I'll give you 2.3 billion for 1%, but that's way too
That's too soon. I think like when we get to the last one, they're just like $3 billion.
Yeah. I think a 50% stake. I think a 50% stake is appropriate. It's got to be something that Bowl of Water CEO would say no to. Sorry, I'm making you type a lot, but I'm also scared
you're good.
My final draft is going to crash.
I said, is $145,000 for 50% stake too much?
Okay, yeah. So, okay, then I got the response. My thing's on working, but I do have a response.
I trust you.
It's not working.
Just tell me what.
Wait.
Just tell me what it is.
I got it. Okay.
All right, cool.
Let's see, how do you?
I don't want to go there.
Oh.
I don't want to type there. Okay, cool. I don't want to type there.
Come on.
I'm just gonna type right here.
You moved me.
I'm trying to type down here. Okay, cool.
Okay. Come on, man. This $1 million idea. Voice of Reason Rat's actually a very good person, like to be like the one that kind of controls the environment in a sense. That's a brilliant idea on your part. Yeah.
Bowl of Water CEO.
This is gonna be a decent sized sketch.
Down and walks over into the cage. It locks dramatically behind them.
Nice.
They're just locked in there now.
Oh my gosh. Okay. It would be funny to have fake commercials, but we're already gonna have we're gonna have a pretty long sketch. I
always imagined like the because my one of my biggest sketch show inspirations is with Bob and David, and also Mr. Show with Bob and David.
Mhm.
And they did, like, their thing is, like, they do fake commercials from time to time, and just, like, in between other sketches, and it's, the funniest thing ever.
Gotcha.
So I imagine, like, in an episode of the sketch show, we would have multiple different sketches like this, and then in between each one, there would be, like, a fake commercial bit.
Okay.
That's maybe, like, 30 seconds or something.
Do you have any ideas off the top of your head?
No, I think those are, like, separate scripts.
Separate,
Or, like, not even like scripts. They're just, like, treatments.
Okay.
And then you would film those and then, like, edit it in the show.
Okay.
But, like, so, like, yeah,
Gotcha.
definitely.
Yeah,
Something
yeah.
like that. That's...
Okay. Okay. Well, I guess we...
This could honestly, now that I'm thinking about it,
Mhm.
if we're, like, thinking about this as an actual sketch show, this is a sketch that can, like, be broken up into bits.
Mhm.
And then, like, we have, like, other, like, tiny filler sketches in between, and then we come back to the rat trap episode.
Yeah, okay.
Then we go away for a bit, and then come back to the rat trap episode to see another pitch or something like that.
Because this...
So now that would justify this one for being so long.
This-
You just cut it up.
This could be 9-10 pages. Because the ideas only
Mhm.
get more complicated.
Right.
Which let's see. We started at 7:20, so I'm gonna cut us off in about 15 minutes, I think.
Yeah, we can come back to this sketch.
Yeah, I think we can start on our second idea.
All right, that would be referring back to the beat board.
Oh, this is yours. Meal reseller. Yeah.
reseller.
Okay, so I'll let you take the lead on how this
All right,
goes.
so
down.
I'm gonna say something like, let's go like a scene heading, parentheses commercial break, or something, or
yeah.
insert other sketch here, and then we come back.
Midnight snack goes in there.
Yeah, something like that.
That'd be funny.
Interior rat trap studio
Mhm.
day. So now, like, we don't have to do like the setup for the next one. Like, they already walk in, and like their pitch is already like set up on the table and stuff.
Mhm. Yeah.
So maybe like the rats, or I kind of want to open on like the rats or something,
Mhm.
and like how they're like after that other pitch,
Right.
as the other person is like walking up. Dramatically. In the studio.
Oh wait, it's meal.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Meal
Yep,
reseller.
you're good. Got it.
The rats. Oh, wait. Voice of Reason Rat says. I mean,
Yeah.
are people just getting dumber? These,
Well, what's prompting him to
Who-
say that though?
I think they're just like talking about the
Oh, Gotcha. Yep. Okay.
voice of Reason Rat is staring at bowl of water CEO
Okay.
still locked in the cage, fishing out their own belly buttonlet or something stupid, or doing something dumb,
No, dude,
doing
no.
something
Or,
doing
yeah,
something absolutely brain dead.
Yeah.
I mean,
Make
are
an
people just
improv
getting
that, yeah.
dumber? Yeah, make them think of something.
Yeah.
I can't give them all the ideas.
Oh. Okay. All right. So how do you imagine this CEO?
Okay, yeah.
Is he
I imagine-
more put together?
I think there's always like the one entrepreneur on Shark Tank who dresses with their idea in mind. Like they're coming to pitch a business about I don't know, something like they're trying to pitch their tuna fish canning company, and they come dressed like a fisherman or something.
A thought has entered my mind.
What?
It's an online business.
Yeah, it's an online business.
So, what if he came in business casual? He had like maybe a T-shirt with his logo, a suit jacket, and then he didn't have pants.
Like,
he just had like boxers on or something, or pajama pants, whatever. Yeah,
boxers is funny. But I'll say pajama pants for now.
Yeah, because we do have to say
button up and tie on top, pajama pants on bottom.
If a dude is cast though, boxers for sure would be so funny. I don't know if we can get somebody to do that or not, but that would be so funny to me. There's somebody that would be willing to commit to that.
Surely. I
Okay. I'm getting chatted up. Okay.
Plates of half-eaten food. That's the setup for their pitch.
That's disgusting. What would be... I don't think we can find anybody to commit that hard, but what would be funny is if, to demonstrate, bro ate some of it.
Yeah, I think...
I don't know if we can pull it off.
There's a reality where we could maybe try to find something. Loose Cannon Rat says like, call me that. Relax, dude. And then like voice of reason, Rat's like,
if we source the food,
he just face palms. I
think.
And
one of us plays Loose Cannon Rat, we could definitely set it up to where it's like, oh wow, this food's pretty good, and actually eat it.
Yeah, the Loose Cannon Rat absolutely has to take a bite by the end of this part of the sketch. There's no reality where Loose Cannon Rat does not take a bite of this food.
You ever like wonder like where you're at in life? Like I don't. I wondered that after the last episode.
That was my idea, so I hope you know that I was also wondering.
Yeah, but it was your idea, but I was the one who was like, what if the monster wants it? I was talking to my parents, because that's where I was out of town, and they were like,
okay.
So what'd you guys write about? And I was like, oh, it's a monster that wants somebody to pee in his mouth, and they were just like, what?
You were like, oh, it was Brayden's idea. It was all Brayden's idea.
I did pin some of it on you, yeah. Anyway.
All right. How much more time do we have before this episode cuts off?
We've got. Let's go for about 3 more minutes, and then we'll say bye to our audience.
Okay. We'll see if I can. Let's maybe at least get to the build-up of where Meal Reseller CEO gives the whole pitch.
Yeah. Go for it. Go to town.
Beat for. Adding that in. Meal Reseller CEO. Let's see. I want to refer back up here to how Bowl of Water CEO just grabs the pants.
Yeah.
And says, "Check it."
Yeah.
And points
Check
to
it.
the
So
problem. And she points to the problem. I think Meal Reseller needs to be a bit more elegant and sophisticated and how this problem is introduced. So, okay, maybe it's like, stop me if you haven't
yeah, be corny about
heard
it.
this one before. You're at a fancy restaurant and order something you don't know what or you've never had before. There's always the one person on Shark Tank who does a sketch at the start. the meal reseller sits down. Okay, hold on. I gotta maybe establish this better. To the side, a fake dinner scene is set up.
Okay.
Sit down at the fake dinner scene. And picks up the menu.
It's got a tablecloth on there now.
Another their assistant,
it's like his girlfriend or something,
dressed like a waiter, walks up.
What could be really funny is if it's their significant other and they're just like, but they're like too demanding. Like, don't you fucking talk to me like this.
Clearly their significant other.
Yeah.
What are your specials? Hold on. It's like they're not actors. These people are not actors. So it's like stilted, awkward, or not selling the skit. Or maybe it's just like not selling. They're not selling it. They're not a good actor. Excuse me. What are your specials today? Then I think this is an opportunity to like literally, because the next line I have is like improvise as the waiter. The meal reseller looks caught off guard. They lean up to the assistant. Why are you going off? They're not prepared to improvise.
Oh my god.
Forget it. They stand up. The assistant scampers off. You get the idea, rats. You get... I spent a buttload on food I don't like. So, what do? Then, wildcard rat. Trying to answer the rhetorical question. Meal responder. Thanks, but no. I looks to the computer screen with the website. Sell it on, or list it on mealresell.com.
Oh my god. That's good. That's great.
And then I think for this episode, since we're kind of close to an hour, we can call it there and come back in the next episode and finish.
I do want to take a couple minutes. So this is good. Wow, we almost did what last episode, but in half the time. So this is actually pretty good.
That's crazy.
So next episode, obviously, we're gonna finish this sketch to the best of our ability. If we don't finish it, then
or make more progress on the this episode.
And once we finish this sketch, we will go back to our ideas, and we will. I think what would be interesting to talk about, because I know you mentioned this.
I mentioned.
But we might try a feature film. We might.
Working progressively on a feature throughout episode to episode. That would be cool, and we can discuss in the next episode.
So next episode we'll finish this, go over some ideas on what to write next, and
figure out where to go from there.
And I'm trying this blur thing out. I don't know if it's working, but my room's a mess.
That awesome.
Yeah.
Love that.
So let's see. Yes. Okay. Well, I want to thank everybody that isn't watching yet. We'll get an audience soon. That's okay.
Yes. Thank you. Let's plug in the typical YouTube. Be sure to like and subscribe and comment down below what you thought was the funniest bit of today's episode. There you go.
I know we need to do that, but I do hate you right now. Okay.
And anyway. Now we'll never do it again, because that sucked.
Good. There's somebody outside your house. No, it's okay. It's
the YouTube police.
Okay. Cool. Well, then we will meet again next week. I don't know why I did that, but yes.
Yeah.
We shall meet again.
Come back, folks. We'll be ready.
This is the longest outro ever. Bye!
All right, get out of here. Bye. See ya.